off we go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, and I want to see the level. I mean, in a joking tone, Blimp, it's gonna be. I want to see the level that delayed the DLC. Huh?
Yeah, seriously. Get back to work.
Get back to your chain desk. But no, seriously though, it's a great. It already looked very challenging. Oh man, this is rough.
Yeah, it's with 6 hearts. It's not that bad because you are intended to be able to tank stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, like, you can't go without taking hits. You just want to take hits from things that are only doing a half heart.
Yeah.
And then you can just survive for a while.
Yeah, exactly. I see what you mean. Yeah, see now I'm looking over at Kane's side. He has it fairly well sorted out at the moment.
Yeah, Kane managed to sort of bunch them all up into one side and then work from there. But it's easy to get yourself cornered, and you have to be really careful because once you're cornered, you're going to take hits from things that hurt.
The biggest, I think the biggest problem is there are two big problems with them. Obviously, the mummy's little spawns,
The turnip,
and the banshee. Once you get the banshee down, now you have the mummies that can move diagonally.
Yeah, one thing that I noticed, and John's using it, is you use a headless skeleton to sort of block a lot of the enemies, and that makes your life a lot easier. But now we got John needing to tank a lot of hits here from various enemies. He's down to 2 hearts.
Yeah.
So far, nobody has cleared this first level. We are off and running here.
Yeah, in the first go-around, John made it through, I think.
Yeah, he went through very quick.
Because he was the only person with the non-broken hearts.
That's right. Yeah, that's why we had him have to do it again, because it's obviously not fair because he had a major advantage.
Ooh, basing it.
Angelica in a bit of a hot spot there, going down. Yeah, so far everybody. Oh, it looks as though basing, or no, sorry, who's Alexis? Alexis is gonna get through this here. So Alexis will be moving on to the next floor.
Nice.
Decided to kill everything on the floor. You really don't need to. You can just hop down the stairs.
Paranoia.
Perhaps paranoia. So on to level 2 and off. So Alexis has moved on to the level 2, and this, as you'll notice, is Dove.
Dove. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is a fun one. This one took me the bulk of the time.
Yeah, I can already see why. This is already making me, whoa.
Yeah, this is spoopy.
So it looks like it's going to be highly dependent on what kind of spawns you get from your sarcophagi, because that's randomized.
Yes, and it does matter whether you get riders or not. All right, we did have a move on. John has now moved on to level 2 as well. So Basing, Angelica, and Akane are still on level 1, trying to work through it. It does look like Angelica's kind of got a handle on this. Just a matter of killing the last couple things there. Did Akane just finish? I believe so. Akane is moving on to level 2 as well. I gotta say, they are handling this a lot better than I did. That's for sure. It's it looks like Alexis.
Rainbow's pretty good.
Oh no, never mind.
I think the funniest thing is I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is just destroy the sarcophagi, and then they go, oh yeah, it's Dove. I see what you have to do. I see exactly what you have to do. Oh, never mind. I take that back.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky. I died with like one enemy remaining on the Dove one, and it was really painful. It was really mad.
Oh,
yeah, this one does have that problem a little bit, where even once you kind of know what you're doing and you kind of have it under control, then it's still a bit dangerous. But like if you take the time to clear out the last spawns, then it's not too hard to finish up.
Okay.
It looks like they are being kind of patient, which is good.
By the way, I got a donation here, $5 donation from Holster and Frostdagger, saying we're feeling kind of left out.
Oh.
So sorry about that there,
Sorry guys,
and Holster. But thank you so much for the $5 donation. By the way, John has now moved on to the 3rd and final level of this, which is Dorian. So Mac was testing this level, and then he saw that there was a Dorian level, and he refused to test it. So I had to test it. Although I tested all of them, but yes.
Yeah, the Dorian one is probably the hardest one. I found it the hardest.
I found it quite a bit easier than the Dove one for me.
This level looks so fun.
Resists the urge to not waste beats.
Oh.
Like just waste beats a bunch, and it's a lot easier.
I take that back. I don't like this one. There's no ring. No ring of there we go. Oh look, wow, GG.
Yeah, so
John.
Angelica is now on there, and did John just finish it?
Oh yeah, John just finished. Yeah.
Wow.
Just finished.
that time limit we gave is way too long, potentially. Sorry about
well,
that.
it kind of makes sense that John would do well because this is probably, it's pretty similar to the normal game, right? And John is a really good player of the normal game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you had a Ring of Might starting, then this would be a lot easier, but otherwise, it's pretty good. And
Yeah.
it looks like Angelica finishes
And
as well.
Angelica finishes second. And now we got
GG,
Basing
Angelica.
still in level 1, and then we got Akane and Alexis on level 2 here.
And looks
It's
like
tricky
Alexis
because what happens in the Dove one is that the enemies get in the way of the dragon, and so it's just so much harder to control them.
Yeah, those creatures are being a butt right now.
Being a butt, bit of a butt.
Quite the butt.
Yeah, the Dove one, you really kind of have to have an intuition about the enemy AI so
Yes.
that you can wrangle it properly.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
maybe
if you
where I
play
had a
Dove
hard
one,
time with. All right, and Alexis. Oh, Alexis had it pretty much cleared and then got shot. That sucks.
I like the fact that Dove is a like a pacifist, but she has no problem shoving somebody into spikes.
Yeah, all she has to do is say, "Oh no," and then it's all good.
Yeah, it's like psychotically saying, "Oh no," or sarcastically.
Yeah, or psychotically.
Or
Probably that
yeah, a
too.
little bit of both. A little bit of both.
All right, I am pulling up Alexis's stream here, so you can watch.
I love Basing's. I love Basing's Dove. It's so hilarious. Penguin Dove.
Yeah, it's so just delightful.
So I think one thing Alexis is having a little trouble with is that, like, you have to realize that all the things from the white sarcophagi are low damage. I don't know what the wind mages do. Maybe it's more than one. But like the riders and the normal skeletons, I think they only do half.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what the armor ones. But like, you always want to get hit by one of them instead of getting hit by a dragon.
Yeah, always.
Like, it's okay to dodge into a Sarco spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alexis is taking a lot of fireball damage at the moment.
Yeah, it can be very hard to get out of that habit of trying not to get hit by anything, but then you wind up getting shot by the dragon.
Yeah, I think all these levels you want to be in a mindset where it's okay to take some hits as long as they're low damage hits, which in the normal game is usually not true. So it's kind of interesting.
And but the thing is, and not a lot of racers do this. Not a whole lot, but you kind of like you'll see it in races, Conduit and such, where they'll be fighting a dragon and say a white skeleton's coming at them, and you have one of two choices: get hit by the dragon, or leap into the white skeleton away from the dragon, take half a heart of damage. They typically will go and leap into the dragon, or they let the dragon hit them, and you know, like it's damage priority, and it's kind of.
Kane just finished.
Oh, GG Akane. Yep.
Yeah, so Akane finished.
Nice.
GG Akane.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of that mindset. It really is. Trying to avoid damage, especially when you're in a group like this, it's pretty cray.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like for me, the Dove one is the easiest.
Yeah, no, that one took me. Well,
So
that
it's
one
probably,
took me
it's probably a bit more puzzly.
8 minutes or 9 minutes,
Semi-puzzle.
and then the other ones each took me like 2 or 3 when I did it.
Yeah. Well, the hardest part is getting drangled into a corner, and then suddenly, you know, you cannot take cannot not take a fireball. That's the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
Especially when you have to use the fireball to do damage to the dragon.
Sorry, I'm just trying to calculate a lot of what's going on here.
No problem. Basing goes down. Ouch.
Oh, and he only had 2 hearts left on the dragon, so all he had to do was just
So
get, like,
close.
bomb trap. Yeah.
You got fireball right at the last second too. Oops, ouch. Forget that fireball does 3 hearts. Ouch. Please nerf. Please nerf BlueBlimpsc, please. No, it's really... You gotta be very careful about this.
So Alexis has to be careful to actually get value off his bomb traps, because you do actually have to... Like, you have 4 bomb traps, you have 2 spares, but... you know, he's already used 2 spares, so the last one actually has to connect.
Yeah, he has to, and he realizes that now too. Oh, and down he goes.
All right, so I was just calculating some of the scores here, and it looks like our situation is John has an insurmountable lead. So John is actually going to win this, and he managed to overtake Angelica by being the first to complete this. They were
Wow.
tied, actually, going into this race at 4 points. And because John finished it first, he got 2 points, so he goes up to 6. And Angelica, getting 1 point, goes to 5. And so John will win it. But we will see if Ekane and... Not Ekane. Alexis and Basing will be able to finish this thing. They seem to be trapped on Dove, which was exactly my experience. But we do have a little bit more time. Now, the other sort of interesting thing is that we have a 2-way tie for level creator. So we've been talking about what we're going to do, and John has agreed to duel Will in a level creation. So they're both going to have half an hour to make a level. And then the racers who are remaining, because I know that some of them aren't going to stick around, are going to race it. And we'll see how they do in the... how many people can complete it.
That'd be really interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That's for
really
sure. In the meantime, in the downtime, I'm gonna stream some of these levels and show you my sort of solutions to at least mine and Alexis's, because Alexis's was not completed and mine was not completed. So
I really want to see those. Those are gonna bug me so much.
Yeah, and if you don't want them spoiled and you want to try them later, you can certainly pause the stream and check it out afterwards.
So I had a question for you, BlueBlimp.
yeah?
This whole thing, the Dove level, you have to clear every creature in order for the stairs to clear. So what if you have a leprechaun?
Oh, you don't have to clear every creature. It's just the mini boss and the sarcophagi.
Oh, sarcophagi. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's actually just the normal rule. It's just normally you don't have multiple sarcophagi or multiple.
Well,
bosses
true.
in
Okay,
single.
yeah. I figured. My first thoughts. Okay, if it is that, then what happens if you have a leprechaun? You have to kill that off too. Although it would be hilarious to have a level trigger where you have to go leprechaun to get through.
All right, and it is going to be... Oh, man. So close, Alexis, and then Alexis goes down. So it is going to be the same story as with the level creation as before. So both John and Will are going to try and create a level in half an hour that our racers are going to not all clear. And the one who has the least clearing it, but with at least one clearing it, will win.
Man, that's gonna be interesting to see. Put them on the spot and see exactly what
So they
can
have
come
to-
up with in such a short amount of time.
Right, so the real trick is picking the time limit, which they will pick.
Oh.
Right, but they're trying to pick the time limit that's going to allow only 1 or 2 racers to complete it. It's very interesting.
So Basing just finished the Dove level. Is he moving on to the third
Yep.
level?
Yeah, he should be.
Level.
We should be. We still do have time. Sorry, this time limit was way longer than it should have been. I apologize, BlueBlimp,
Yeah.
but I apparently suck. So,
All right, on to Pangorian. Pangorian.
it was also
Yeah, it's
the
like 2
last
more
level I
hours than
tried.
you should.
Maybe I was sleepy. I don't know. All right, I'm actually going to BRB if you don't mind holding down the fort.
Yeah, no problem. Riot! Everybody riot! Now, it looks like Basing is kind of got the hang of it, but is a little low on health there. You gotta watch it. That blue dragon is gonna cause so many issues.
Oh yeah, he's on his cheater hearts. 'Cause he started with the-
Oh man, that dragon. The blue dragon, I swear. There we go. Oh, getting a gold kill off of that too. Nice. And GG Basing. That's 1 for him as well. Completes it just in time. Alexis, unfortunately, having trouble with the Dove level. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him.
That's interesting. Like for me, the Dove one is by far the one I'm most consistent on because I don't know, you can just kind of run around and survive for a long time.
I do enjoy a good Dove run, but I do feel like as if I would probably have really big problems with this level, only because, I mean, in the sense of, as you mentioned, it really taxes your knowledge of enemy AI and their directions and their movement patterns. And if you play the game enough, yes, you do get a good feel for it, but it's easy to get cornered here. Very easy to get cornered, especially since you're Dove. Because the only scenarios I've run into where I've had to deal with a group like this is, say, the Necrodancer 2 fight for Melody. We have a bunch of sarcophagi and a bunch of skeletons coming out. And you could just deal with them really quick. But in this scenario, you can't. So
yeah, Yeah, the fact that you
a
can't
unique
actually
scenario.
kill the sarcophagus spawns except by getting. Well, there are the spike traps, but they're kind of hard to use.
Hey, I'm back.
So most of your tools you can
Did
eject by
basing finish?
Basing indeed finished.
Basing finished, although he did start the 3rd level with 8 hearts instead of 6.
Oh, cheaters.
Yeah,
I don't know how legit
little
that is.
cheater hearts there.
I think it's okay. He's not winning the tournament.
What is this tune? Where are the refs? Where are
Yeah.
the refs?
Someone's got a chair.
Someone's
I'm
gotta get
not
a
gonna do
chair.
my impression. I get in trouble every time I do. So.
I love the impression though.
You're the only one. You're the only one. Nice.
Aw.
Well, all right. So Lexus is moving on to the final. Final level
Alexis
there.
finally got the drag. Oh man, GG Alexis must be so relieved.
Definitely, I put too much time on.
Well, how much time are we at?
We're at 15 minutes and they still have 5. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
definitely too much time. I'm gonna go to the main here so you can watch in double vision.
Ooh,
There you go.
the double Visiontron thing.
Exquisite.
All right, yeah. So my first thought is, oh, this level's easy because you have Dorian, he has plate armor. And then I looked and went, oh no, he doesn't even have a ring.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know,
no, you don't get the good stuff.
I didn't even know you could take that away from Dorian in level editor.
If you start with Dorian no items, then he starts with no items. He doesn't even start with the leaving moves, actually. You have to add those.
Oh,
really?
interesting.
Huh?
Does he
Yeah.
take damage though if you turn him off?
No! Well, because they're not even off. They're just, you don't have them. But if he
So,
doesn't
I
have
guess-
them when you walk,
no.
then you don't take damage.
Oh, I mean, if you do
So-
have him and you turn him off, do you take damage?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
you will.
Okay.
So is the game like then? I guess level editor mode is a different mode. Does the main game kind of hard code Dorian's status? Like his build, it hard codes it, but by default every character is kind of pristine.
I mean, I don't know. Like, every character has the hard-coded items that you start with, right?
Yeah, I mean Dorian does too. But my first thought was, is it like Bolt that always starts with a spear, or is it along the lines that he's a special case, like a special programming case?
I don't know. I mean, the thing to make him take damage when the boots are off is special. Although I don't know, like, exactly how it's done.
Ah, okay.
So you can see on, well, this is Alexis, yeah. So he's finding out that you really don't want to get yourself stuck in a wall. Like, you don't want to dig out a wall and then go inside the wall because you can't.
Yeah, then you're trapped.
Oh, you are so trapped at that point. But it looks like he's managed to clear a good chunk of the level now.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
this
he
is
might
pretty much
be
what
good
you
to
want
go
to
on
do. You
this
just
one.
want to be keeping a lot of space by kind of going across the level if you get too cornered.
Yeah. You just kind of, because it's pretty easy to kill this sarcophagi. Oh, careful, goblins. It's easy to kill the sarcophagi, so, Dorian, why?
Where's your suit, Dorian?
I think you can
no.
actually jump up on the first beat, and that's kind of the right play. Because then you can do like 3 hits on the Minotaur straight away.
Yeah, I forget. Like, I think I like going sideways. I usually do the sarcophagi first, but
Yeah.
you can do it a lot of different ways. Like, just
Yeah.
anything that involves you not dying works.
Yeah, it's pretty open-ended, and yeah, just don't die.
Yeah, I think I would be prioritizing the high damage. I'd be prioritizing the Minotaur first, and then the dragon. Well, I don't know if the dragon's possible, but I would try. And then you can deal with the slower moving enemies like the dark golems,
Yeah.
because I think those are the two most problematic. I feel.
Yeah, just don't deal with them. Get them stuck on one side, and then you're good to go.
Oh,
Like, kill
true.
all the little guys first. Oh, careful.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
kinda
you know what? You're right.
How the dark golems function in here, because yeah, it just takes forever to kill them. If you get a gold kill, it's fine. But
Yeah.
it's not hard
Yeah,
to
the
line
gold
that up.
kills are pretty hard to do, though, with Dorian.
And because you don't have the armor, the damage that the dark golems do actually is really important because they do
It's-
really, really high damage.
They hit very hard, yes.
So you just kind of want to stay clear of those things.
Yeah,
Nice
probably
little
not
gold
till the
kill
very
on
end.
that dragon there. Oh, but then jumped right into a dirt golem. Yipes. Oh, Alexis, come on. 45 seconds.
Come on. You do. Oh no, Alexis. You can do it, buddy.
You the man, cool guy.
Can we get? God, we don't have any emotes for Dorian, do we?
No.
Dang. I
have the pizza socks.
Yeah, you know we can do. Yeah, can we get pizza socks in chat to cheer Alexis on?
There we go.
There we go.
Whoops. Whatever. Oh, I think that's Rip. I think Alexis is calling it.
Oh, the column got blocked by the leprechaun.
Dag, yo.
Oh man, I've had. It's rare, but man, that leprechaun pops up at the wrong times.
All right, so you managed to get 1 point there, where not all the racers finished it, but I think that's a little on me, so I do apologize there, Blue Blimp. If you'll notice the timing, yeah, if we set it for 5 minutes, it would have been very exciting, but I did not anticipate anyone finishing it under 5. I think probably 10 would have been what I would have said.
Yeah, the best would probably be, like, if you wanted just like one person to finish, you'd probably set it at 10, and then 15, I think, is more. It's like if you want about half the people to finish,
right,
or more, right? Then you want to. But like, I'm okay with most people finishing.